the heck?
Try again. Why aren't you pressing all the buttons? Try again. Start over. Say good morning.
Good morning.
Now
we have
say.
sound now. We have nothing to...
Try again.
We have nothing to do today.
We don't.
Nothing at all. Except what we're
this.
doing right now. But other than that...
This is the first Saturday in months
we have nothing to do.
where we are actually open. So
On a Saturday in the middle of the fall semester.
Yeah. I'm hoping we can have some family time.
I have no idea what we're going to do.
Oh, I have ideas.
That's scary.
I think I'm the only one that would like to do a family day. While the rest would choose to ignore each other and play on their devices for the whole day.
Yes. No, not annoy each other. Just stay in our own corners of the house.
Fine.
And
I'm going on a family day.
go right on ahead.
No, I'm hoping that we can get some time together as a family. We haven't done anything with the five of us since maybe, like, as a planned activity or as a day since, like, Silverwood.
Matthew said, this looks serious, but there's no sound.
Super serious.
No audio. No sound. There you are. Tom says, the re. What is the re? What does that mean, Lewis? The re.
What?
Re. The re.
There.
There.
No sound. There.
Ah. But it says the re.
I don't know. My dyslexia read it just normal.
The re. Stygian Callan, it is good. Can hear now, Tom says. Good morning.
Good morning, good morning.
The Whoop Sick, good morning. Good to see you both. Good to see you too. Matthew Rose, those are the best days.
So rare.
Zexto, hello everyone. Vanessa G, I actually have a free Saturday today as well.
What?
I'll be here the whole time.
What? How is this possible?
There.
What kind of... It was a full moon last night, wasn't it? Is that what kind of voodoo magic caused the day to open up?
Matt said, I have stuff to do, but decided to be like Sam and Jessie.
That would be nice.
If you want to be like us, you got to be running from like 6:30 in the morning till like 9:30, 10 o'clock at night. And
smiling the whole way.
Smiling the whole way, but having nobody thanking you for nothing.
Mm.
That's what it's like to be...
There are moments.
Parents of teenagers.
The motion sensor on your light on the desk has gone off 100,000 times.
I know. It's because Strider keeps walking over there going, why is the light keeps coming on over here?
And the cat, trying to get away from the dog this morning, jumped
just stay
up.
over there, Papa. I'll check it out.
Jumped up, turned the light on, probably
Come
knocked
say hi.
over some minis
Come
or
say hi.
panty.
Come say hi.
Strider up.
Pop your head up. Come on. There you go. Hello.
I don't think
Here's
he's in
your
there for that.
poppers.
Hi,
Yes,
puppy.
he's the poppers.
And that's our good morning.
This is our puppy. And he's a blue puppy.
The size of I'd say a Tennessee truck. I don't know what that means. It's an expression I made up in my own head.
He's not the size of a Tennessee truck. He's the size of a Pluto.
He's the size of a Great Dane. He's the size of a... He's big.
Let's see. Oh, he says, oh, never mind. Matthew was like, oh, never mind. I don't want to be like Sam and Jessie now. I'm going to go turn the motion sensors off on these lights. They were a good idea.
It was, like last night, we got home at 9:30? Yeah, maybe about 9:30. The kids came home at about 10, right when we finally sat down on the sofa.
Yes.
To enjoy a few moments of quiet together.
They came busting through the front door. So I was like, okay, I'm out. Oh, sorry.
I said I didn't have a lid.
I know. So why did you do that? Don't wipe.
Well, what
You
am I
have to
supposed to...
dab. You have to dab.
Oh my gosh. I actually said this is going to be a disaster. I don't have a coffee cup with a lid today. Oh, he bumped my elbow. It was doing fine. Until you bumped my elbow.
to dab. Dab. If you wipe, it goes deeper. Deeper.
I didn't do that. That was actually him bumping my elbow.
Crushed felt. Well.
There's that by the window. Can I have some for my hands?
No. The table's more important here. I'll get you more.
Okay, so let's just start that all over again. I said this morning, I fear this is going to be a disaster because my coffee cup, or my teacup.
You're still all over the bottom.
My teacup doesn't have a lid today. So, no, not for you, Strider. So, Sam makes fun of me because of my teacup.
That's a tea vat. Thank you very much.
It is the size of my head when I drink it. Okay, but there's only one tea in it. It's just a lot of water.
Alright, puppers. We good to go now?
Okay, now come sit next to me.
I'm trying.
Just don't knock my elbows.
Ay, ay, ay. Hey, look at these guys, Brian. Hello, Brian.
Good morning.
Stupid midstream ad. Yeah, I
Oh,
know.
well.
I'm sorry. I have them set up so that they will be as least intrusive as possible. Every 30 minutes. And they will not show everybody the ad at the same time. Something like that. I think that's as... So
everybody doesn't go, ooh, ad.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, but I do have them to where you can skip them. Because I don't want to make you watch anything. So if you want to skip it, boom, skip it. Don't care. Because they let you choose if you want skippable or non-skippable or both. And I always leave that button off that says put in non-skippable ones. Because I want you to be able to skip them if you want to skip them. So there you have it. Sorry. Yes, I told you. That is a huge mug. It is not a mug. It is a vat.
It says mommy fuel.
Mommy fuel. Oh my gosh. I have YouTube Premium. I don't deal with that stuff.
Nice.
He didn't actually put the curse word, but he put something that sounds like the curse word. So I changed the curse word to stuff.
Cool. Good modification there, honey.
Yes. Let's see here. Here's to today being a disaster.
I mean, that's pretty much me every day.
There's more truth to that than you might want to
Every day with
readily.
me is a literal disaster.
Before I met Jessie,
he was disaster free.
Her friends, no, her friends had a.
Oh, I'm not wearing my glasses. Now I have to go. I can't see. Okay, wait, I want to hear this story.
Her friends had a nickname for her, I think. Well, at least she says that they did. I don't know exactly. I wasn't there. But she says that her friends used to call her Messy Jessie.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, she said from the other room, yes, that's true. So, there is that. Pardon me, I had bacon stuck in my teeth.
Actually, that's been my nickname since I was a kid.
Oh, well, there
and
you have
then
it.
Jen and Misty caught on to it.
Longevity.
And
yes.
they glammed onto that. My girlfriends were like, oh yeah, that is actually Jessie. But it was always my nickname as a kid.
There you go.
Well, now I can see everybody.
Why did you get rid of Battlestar Galactica? You were the game's champion. You were the chosen one! I am guessing. I am guessing. Is this... No, because David Peterson has his own avatar, and he actually, I think, uses his own name. Is this David Peterson? David Peterson is a guy that has an avatar of a Cylon.
Oh, that's cool.
And every convention that we coincided at,
he
would ask me to play BSG.
Oh, that's cool.
And there were, not many, but a few times where I was able to do it and had a great time playing it.
Well,
one was
awesome.
one was on the cruise. One was at Dice Tower West. No, East. Dice Tower East. One of the Dice Tower East before they became Dice Tower East. No, it isn't David. Just a longtime fan of you and the Dice Tower. Okay, cool. Well, I wondered because David was he would that was his game.
He would play.
Loved it. And he just me and Roy would play with them every once in a while.
That's cool.
Played with them a few times. So it's cool. All right, cool. Well, here's the thing. I haven't played it in so long. I think I got rid of it. And since I'm doing the Why Is It There, I haven't seen it. But again, this often becomes just a wall in my room. And I don't really look at it that much because
and that's why you're doing the Why It's Here
series. It's a backdrop. It's a wall. It's my collection. All these games are here for a reason. Some more valid reasons than others. But no, see, look, yeah, there it is. It's
I don't
right
think
there.
you can see it.
I
It's
own
behind
it.
my
I was
cushion.
wrong. I still own Battlestar Galactica. There you go. New Star Killer 26. Can I still be the champion? I still own it. This has, I believe... Let me see. I don't think this is just the core. I think I have more than that. Yeah, see, here's Exodus, Rules of Expansion.
This box is a mess.
There is a Rebel base star. There's the Demetrius. There's New Caprica. So all of the expansions are in here. And I would imagine that there's the other one down there, so that the Pegasus is also in there as well. So I have all the expansions in this box, so I am not a poser, okay? There you go. I still own Battlestar Galactica. I was wrong. I just haven't played it in a long time, and because I haven't played it in a long time, and I haven't pulled this off the shelf in a long time, I figured I just had gotten rid of it.
It's there.
But
you'll have to get to that
here.
shelf.
It is here.
On
I'll
your
have to get to that
Why
shelf.
series.
Yeah. It's right down here. Well, here's the thing. That shelf will be a very fast shelf because I have... It's like half Ticket to Ride.
Yeah, it is.
But it does have a whole lot of Ticket to Ride
Horrified.
expansions and Horrified, yeah. So,
there, we summed up the whole shelf.
Yep. You will always be a champion, just poking fun. I actually got rid of it at one point and repurchased the base game.
Oh, that was funny.
And I kind of missed the Exodus and Pegasus. Actually, Exodus, I don't think Exodus is really necessary. I really don't. Unless you want that new Caprica variant that it throws into it. However, I really enjoy having the Pegasus around. The Pegasus lets you have 2 battle stars on the table, and that makes it a lot more fun.
I watched that series. That's one I've watched.
Really?
Yes.
That's cool.
You always say, yeah, you haven't watched it. I watched that one. Daphne was a baby and would sneak down the stairs.
I know, you've told me about this. Gakika.
Gakika is what she called it. Gakika.
Yes.
And then when I went to Comic-Con and I met the actor who was Apollo, I turned into
I don't remember his name.
It starts with John, but I don't remember his last name.
It starts with John. Starts with John.
I could be bluffing. It starts with John, but I swear it's John. Very nice man, but I got completely starstruck in meeting him and froze.
No.
And went,
let's see here. Blake says, I just got a raise at work, but it took work to get it.
Well, congratulations on the raise.
Congratulations, Blake. That's, I would imagine, from what you've told us over the
That's always a good thing.
That was a deserved raise. It sounds like you worked hard, and you work hard for that company, so they deserved it. You deserved it. Good job. Vanessa says, I had LASIK surgery 3 years ago, so I no longer deal with glasses or contacts.
Nice.
Before then, I could see nothing in all caps without either.
I can actually do really well. I've gone multiple weeks without my glasses, and it's fine.
Millions of drivers would differ in opinion.
Okay. I'm fine on the road. I just think I see things on the side of the road that aren't what they're supposed to be.
The Bigger Ben, what's up, bud? Hello, hello. Enjoying the new channel. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. I hope we're giving you stuff that you can enjoy watching. Let's see here. You just gave every nerd in here... What?
I can't.
He said something that I'm not going to repeat.
It made them happy.
Yes.
Huh.
But I don't know what I said.
Battlestar Galactica. Had to be.
Oh. Okay. Jamie, not John. Jamie!
Bamber.
I knew
yes,
it was Jamie.
I knew that.
Jamie something. I had Jamie in my mind, but I didn't want to say it. Because all I was thinking was Jamie Stegmaier. And I know it's not Jamie Stegmaier.
No, he was a very nice person. I just completely...
He seems like he would be.
Oh, he was super nice. I think he even offered to hold Daphne as I stood there starstruck with my picture with him.
You know what really threw me off?
I was like...
Is that I didn't know he was British.
Oh, I didn't smell it.
I didn't know he was British.
Yeah, me neither.
Until I saw like an interview for him, and I was like, I could not stop. After I saw that interview, I could not stop hearing an English accent every time I watched the show.
What I was amazed, it amazes me on multiple actors that have learned basically all the idioms and expressions and dialect of a different version of English.
Yeah.
And they go on movies and perform with or TV shows or theater with a British accent and they're American, or an American accent and they're British, or an Australian accent. I think it's amazing.
Yeah.
What are you giggling about?
I should have gotten the raise a while ago. I had to go over some heads. Ooh. Okay.
Heads
will
roll.
Good for you being assertive. Matthew Rose says, I wanted to tell you, if you are ever in San Antonio again, please let me know. I would love to meet up at Night's Watch. I will.
We will
I will let you know. I will let the whole channel know when I'm going back down to Night's Watch because, well, first of all, we might like even set up a meetup or something like that.
Maybe we should send you down pretty soon.
I don't know about that. We'll see. But because I would love to do like a meetup at Night Watch, like a FOBG Flipside meetup or something like that. I think that would be a cool idea. I'm pretty sure that I could probably get Andrew Lowen from Lowen Games to come down, and I probably could try to work it out where Bubba Stalka from LPN could come in.
Maybe.
And then anybody that's in the San Antonio area, come on over and we'll make a night out of it out at Night Watch Games. I would love to do that. So yes, I will. They deserve the business, and I'd love to see everybody that's down there. It was the Battlestar game. Ha ha ha, Battlestar Galactica game. So when I guess when I put it out there, everybody
went, ooh.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. But Blake did say, Jamie does not start with John.
Shh.
The Bigger Ben, what conventions are you thinking of attending this year, bud? Well, here's the thing. I've got Calgary Tabletop Day 2023 in Calgary, Alberta, Canada, November 17th through 19th. So that's the next one. Right.
So if we were talking about San Antonio, if you want to play a game with Sam, and you happen to be near Calgary, or in Calgary,
come to Calgary Table.
Or visiting Calgary, come to Tabletop Game, November 17th, 18th, 19th.
No, that's...
No, November 18th.
17th through 19th.
17th? I literally just said. I said 17th, 18th, 19th.
Yeah, but you were about to say 20th, but that's what I was shaking my head at.
No. Go. Play a game with Sam.
Yep. Me and JT will be there together. We'll probably be doing a top 10. We'll be playing some games at a booth. Troy's going to give us he's the guy that runs the convention. He's going to give us a 10 by 10 that we're going to do some live streaming fun there at the convention. So, but we should have plenty of time to just hang out and chill and play games. So we'll be there. We're flying in, I believe, on the 16th, and then we'll be there all day, 17, 18, and 19, and then flying out on the 20th. I believe that's what we're doing. But maybe we're flying out late on the 19th. I don't know.
I can't remember.
But we will be there. That's Calgary Tabletop Day in the BMO Center at Calgary, Alberta, Canada. And they're also doing a Lorcana tournament there that JT and I will be the judges of. There's a $1,000 prize.
So if you
can get
like
in
to
on
play
that, too.
Lorcana, you should fly up to Calgary and get yourself involved in the tournament.
Apparently, my marketing specialist slipped in the door.
I'm just saying, you should go.
But that's what we're doing. That's
What?
a convention.
It's not a bad thing.
No, it's not. And then the next one the last one of the year, I think, is going to be PAX Unplugged in Philly. I'll be going to that with Love Thy Nerd. I'll be working at the Game Toppers booth at PAX Unplugged with Berkey and the crew there. And the next one after that will be Dice Tower Cruise in January. And I don't know if I'm going to be able to work it out, but Tantrum Con is something that I got to talk to the Tantrum people about. Tantrum House people. Remember, it's like
the week after.
It's a week after we get back from the cruise.
You should
I
go.
don't know. It's a lot of traveling, and I'm trying to not do as much traveling.
The Dice Tower Cruise, we travel together.
I know that. That's true.
Pretty sure I'm going to be sick.
Whole
the whole
family's
time.
going to that. Let's see here. So those are the conventions, the next coming conventions that we're doing. So Calgary Tabletop Day in November, 17 through 19. PAX Unplugged in December.
Dice Tower Cruise.
Dice Tower Cruise in January, and I got to talk to the Tantrum House people, but maybe Tantrum House, Tantrum Con. The actor that plays Lucius Malfoy in Harry Potter was in Star Trek Discovery, and they made him Southern.
Oh, really? I've met him too at Comic-Con.
Lucius Malfoy, is that the
blonde?
Maybe
his name starts with John.
I was just thinking he does not look like a Southerner, but
he could.
He absolutely could. I've known a lot of Southerners that look
I met
like
him
that.
at a Comic-Con also. Super friendly. My kids froze on him. They couldn't speak, and he said, "Who do you have with you?" And I said, "I have Daphne and Dante, and they're big fans." And he said, "Oh, nice to meet you." And they both went, "Ugh."
Yeah.
And he goes, "Oh, it's such a bummer they can't talk."
Stage fright.
Yeah, they both did. He was super nice. He of all the Comic-Con people I've met, he probably spent like 5 minutes with us just chatting. And it seems like a lot of Comic-Con people are get in, sign the autograph, take your photo, and get out. Oh no, he like chatted with us. It was lovely.
That's cool. Vanessa says that, well, first of all, Brian said a couple of things. One was very disturbing. He said, "I'm 47 and I've never watched the original Battlestar Galactica."
Okay, so now we get to say to watch it.
Nerd shame on you, my good friend. Nerd shame. You need to do that today, now, because that is the original Apollo and Starbuck is like the best. So much so, for me, I had a huge hard time differentiating when they changed, when they gave Katie Sackhoff the job for Starbuck. And Jamie Bamber was Apollo. And then Richard Hatch wasn't Apollo. And I know he couldn't be Apollo because he was too old at that point. But Richard Hatch was some other dude that was causing trouble in the fleet. I'm like, no! What universe have you taken us to, people? But it was the original Battlestar was the best back in the day. But yes, you should go back. I can't remember the name. What was the little dogs? The little robotic dog. Muffet. He barked. That's what it sounded. Sounded so weird. It was like, that's a robot. That's not a dog. Why is it trying to act like a dog? I don't understand. I was a little kid. I was like, that's a robot. I don't want to pet that thing. That's creepy. Vanessa says, Brian again, second thing. See, I got caught up on that first thing. Nerd shame, son. Did you get your tickets to Dice Tower West yet? No, not yet. But usually I'm brought in as a... Well, I don't want to say usually because I'm not expecting it.
I'm not sure what's going to happen this year.
But usually, what they've done the last couple of years is they brought me in as a guest, and I didn't have to necessarily go and purchase my own ticket. So that's why I haven't got my tickets yet. If they're going to have me back, then
we should probably.
Then I'll reach out to Tim and see what's going on with that. Vanessa says, I didn't realize Hugh Laurie was British until I saw him host SNL.
Oh.
That's Monty Python. Come on, that's like the OG British comedy. Before then, I had only seen him on House, in which he speaks with an American accent. Yeah, he's like a super nasty American.
Well, that's the thing is, like, I am amazed at how they can not only mimic our dialect, but so much so that we can't tell there.
Alan Cumming, who plays Floop in Spy Kids, is also British. And then Vanessa says, I believe Alan Cumming is actually Scottish.
Oh.
Gaming with ADHD, Laura Khanna was way better than I expected.
Ah, well, that's positive.
We'll find out here in a little bit.
Ours are coming soon.
Yep. I just upset every Scottish person, Blake says. Yes, he is Scottish, but that's also British. I just upset every Scottish person. Yes, you kind of did. It's not very accurate, but just to give you an idea of how the Scottish really used to feel about the British.
Oh, yeah.
Go watch Braveheart. It's not accurate. It's very Hollywood, but I'll give you an idea.
Sure.
Matthew Rose, buying my airline tickets now. For what?
For what? Where are you going?
I will see you at Gen Con next year, too. I didn't say I was going to Gen Con.
You probably will.
I don't know that I will.
We'll see.
Yeah,
I don't know what's going to happen over the next year yet.
Vanessa says, true, same island? What? Vanessa, shame. No. You're kind of right. But no. It is the same island, but there's definitely a difference in culture. I will see you at Gen Con next year, too. Okay, well, I don't know. Lucius Malfoy is the daddy. See, I thought that.
That's right.
He's the dad. No, you said the blonde kid. Blonde.
Lucius Malfoy is the long blonde. I did the long. He's the father.
I'm not questioning you.
Are you questioning me on Harry Potter?
That would be like you questioning me on something Star Wars.
Okay, go
but
ahead.
Still,
look it up.
I do get something
Lucius
wrong.
Malfoy, long blonde hair. Draco Malfoy, short blonde hair.
Draco is the kid. See, I was thinking Draco was the older guy because that's the more sinister name.
I'm telling you, you're
Lucius is like, oh, he's Lucius.
No. He was so friendly, so nice.
Oh, here goes. Which Hogwarts house do you belong to, Jessie?
I'm a Hufflepuff, loyal to my friends, not very studious.
This is true.
I'm a Hufflepuff.
I don't remember what I am. She made me do the test. What was I?
You were a Gryffindor.
I was a Gryffindor?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
What does that mean?
In the same house as Harry Potter.
I know that, but what does that mean?
You're protecting.
Ah.
You're smart.
No.
Yes.
No.
I'm a Hufflepuff. Both of my kids are Ravenclaw, which is the smarty pants.
I think they picked that on purpose.
No, they didn't. We did the test. I'm telling you.
We did the test.
Don't you? Shh.
It's like it was a medical exam. Come on.
It was like a 20-page. It was a long thing. We did the full thing. Yeah, no, I'm Hufflepuff all the way.
Why was it a 20-page thing?
I swear it's like a 20-page thing.
When you take it here, but in the movie it's like a hat chooses for you.
The hat is...
In like 3 seconds.
It's not quite 3 seconds. That's only what you see in the movie.
Oh,
There's a whole conversation.
How many
Would you like
pages was it in the book?
Multiple.
This is why I don't read books more often than not. Because what could be covered
I'm going to pull back my Potter world because I can get into Potter world and then I'll be like, okay. I have my geek flag flying right now.
Let's see here. Lucius Malfoy actor's name is Jason Isaacs.
Yes,
also
that's
not
what it is.
John. The full title of the UK is the United Kingdom of Great Britain, and Northern Ireland, Great Britain, is England, Scotland, and Wales. Yes, Great Britain is England, Scotland, and Wales. Correct. Just like America is Texas, Washington State, California. I get it. I understand. I completely agree. You're all British. Yes. However, to say that a Texan is the same as someone from Washington State or someone from New York or someone from California, there's a definite difference in culture. And yes, you probably will make some... I was just doing random places.
I know.
Yeah. What were you thinking?
I'm going to keep my thought in because
It's
I don't know.
states versus actual countries.
That's where I was going. I'm like, but they're actually different countries.
Correct. But Great Britain
I know.
is 3... It's the stupid cat again. The cat sleeps in its room where its food
Most
and
of
its
the
thing
time.
is. Not most of the time, but often. It sleeps in its room. And when we have to do these lives, we close that door because that's where the fan for the blower for the house is. And we don't know if the cat's in there. I don't think to check. It should have been in Daphne's room where it usually sleeps in the night, but no, I guess that it slept in there tonight. So now it's scratching at the door, wanting to be let out. It will be fine. It has food. It has water. It has a whole tree in there. And its toilet is in there as well, so it can wait. Vanessa says, I am definitely a Hufflepuff then, LOL. Blake says, I am also a Hufflepuff, but my ex didn't believe me and made me retake the test and show her.
And you showed up as Hufflepuff again. What a surprise.
Matthew asked, if I'm dumb and ugly, what house do I belong to?
And that's not a thing. Because if you're dumb and ugly, you'd be... I mean, any of us can be... Nope. It's
Jesse's
a
laugh
character
is
trait.
rather awesome. Joe
I thought
Bragg.
they were going to say rather annoying.
No.
Before you even got to the sentence, I was like...
No, it was rather a Meek Heroes Gaming. He's the guy, Joe Bragg, that I met at Grand Con, and he's the one that designed that Meek Heroes game.
Oh, that's cool.
New Killer Stars 26. I'm a Ravenclaw, and my wife is a Hufflepuff, but she thinks I'm more akin to Slytherin.
Slytherins are so smart.
I get neck and neck on both every time.
Yeah.
So, Ravenclaw and Slytherin are that close?
Well, they are. They're both very smart. Very, very smart.
One's evil.
No, that's not the case.
Slytherin was evil.
It's not an evil house.
They
Are
were
we going to go to my Potter world?
They were the bullies. They were the bad kids. And what's his face was
Harry
the
Potter was
creepy
almost
teacher.
put in Slytherin.
Yeah, because he was like teeter-tottering between being good and bad.
Not quite.
He's Luke. He could have gone either way.
I know.
Luke
We talked
and Harry
about this.
Potter,
Luke and Harry Potter.
Star
could
Wars
be
and Harry Potter are basically
really
the
same
thing.
story. Sam.
Harry Potter is Luke, and Luke could have gone either way. It just depended on the choices that he made, which is why he almost got put in Slytherin.
Yes. Slytherin house is not necessarily evil.
Yes, he is. Yeah. The dark side isn't necessarily evil.
But a lot of other good... I'm stopping. I'm getting into my geek world.
No. Where else could this possibly be okay?
Look, a lot of really good wizards come
We're
from
talking
Slytherin.
a lot of good
And
what?
Wizards.
Oh, okay. I thought you said lizards. I was like...
Really?
That's what I heard. All right.
Yeah. Slytherins are smart. They're efficient. They're task-oriented. They're goal-driven.
You talk about Slytherin?
Mm-hmm.
You just basically described a Sith.
Sure.
Because they're all about power. Achieving their objectives at all costs.
They are goal-driven.
They're
I'm
evil.
not going to say anything.
Slytherin was the
They're
bad
not
guy.
evil.
They were the bad
They're not
boys.
evil.
Look at we'll watch the movies. And
No. We will read the books.
Think High School Musical. And who were the bad kids? Well, I don't think High School Musical.
I actually have never seen
that
High School
focus,
Musical.
I had to because
Catherine
my
watched
kid...
it.
Oh, my God. No, not just Catherine. Catherine and David. So, yes, please lay into David about how much he used to love High School Musical.
Oh, I'm doing that today. Today. I'm sending him High School Musical memes.
But I don't think High School Musical really had any bad guys in it. It was all about, the good people and the beautiful people and struggling against a bad hair day or something like that. I can't remember what it is. I've tried to block that entire series out of my consciousness. But Slytherin kids were the bad kids. They were the ones causing trouble. They were the ones that were picking fights and letting the good kids get in trouble for it. They were the bad kids. They were the bullies.
I mean, it could be said that Draco was, actually trying to follow the rules by tattling on Harry when Harry was breaking the rules.
But Harry was breaking the rules because the evil was using the rules as a construct within which to work their... Just like the Empire! You're not going to get me to say that there wasn't good versus evil in Harry Potter.
No, there was good versus evil.
And
Absolutely.
Slytherin represented the evil.
I tell you, I think I need you to read the books. I will read them to you.
I will not say I'm not going to do it.
I will read them to you.
I don't even know if I want that
I love him so much. And that's how we battle. That's like the most,
Yeah.
No, we don't.
Okay.
I love
let's
mine.
see here. Maybe... Yes! Why did they name him Lucius? Because it rhymes with... Because it's like Lucifer. That's about as sinister as it gets. Mm-hmm. The idea of luck actually comes from...
The word Lucifer?
Yes.
Oh, that's cool. I didn't know that.
What is one thing you wish you had more time to do? What is one thing I wish I had
We just wish we
time
had more
to
time.
do? Well, no, that's... The problem with that kind of thing, I wish I had more time. Well, what do you want more time to do? Well, I don't know. We'll see then if that's the case, if we have more time, if we get what we want for, we'll waste it because we won't know what to do with it.
Lucius Malfoy was not sinister in our house. They called him Luscious Malfoy.
Yeah, see, that's what I was just thinking. Luscious, that's not a very
evil name.
Evil name.
I know.
But the devil is an angel, a fallen angel of light. He is not the red horns, tail, and pitchfork dude. So that's why they did that. Why does everybody think Vader is so cool? Because they wanted him to be cool. Why? Because he's the evil guy and they want people to think evil is cool.
I don't think they went for that approach, though. They didn't go with the evil is cool in that movie.
In what movie?
In any of the Harry Potter movies. 1 through.
I'm not convinced. I'm simply moving on. Let's see here. What is one thing you wish you had more time to do? Well, if I could corner off time to actually do something,
yes,
it would be to paint miniatures. Because I enjoy painting miniatures. I have a great cache of paints with which to paint miniatures, and I have a lot of games that would benefit greatly from that. I could even do... I could even, make it a business venture. I don't think I paint well enough for people to do that, but I can even make it a business venture. But it just takes so much time. It would suck time away from everything else. So that's what I wish I would have more stuff to do, because it's something I enjoy and it's something that I could actually make well, I don't know that I could actually do it, but I
But
think
you
I
enjoy
might
it.
be able to. I enjoy it, yeah.
If I had time that I could allocate, it would be to read.
Yep.
Because that's where I go.
That
That's
doesn't
my
surprise
happy
me.
spot. And
The Whoop Sick says Team Hufflepuff. Blake Cavaney, Lucius Malfoy was not... Okay, we already read that. Slytherin is the way to go. Daniel? Be quiet.
my Slytherin house, they're smart.
They are smart.
Super smart.
And they use their smart for evil.
No, you don't.
Yes, they do. Sam, do you have a Patreon? No, I do not. I am looking into it, but everything keeps coming up. I'm looking into two things at once. I'm looking into Patreon, and I'm also looking into YouTube memberships. The reason that we haven't gone further on that is because we are trying to... It's the... wow. Strider. Dude. Oh, my. Whew. It's making my eyes water. That is nasty. He is like right here. His butt is like right there, and it just went nastiness. And now he's groaning and complaining because I guess his stomach is hurting. But anyway, getting back to the question. So I have those two things. We are literally sitting in a cloud of funk right now. That is disgusting. I can't. Oh my goodness. It's like literally a college dorm room in here right now. It is most horrible, most heinous. Coming from my dog's anus, it is gross. Oh, jeez Louise. Sorry, I apologize.
Please keep going. Continue. Carry on.
So we're going back to, why should you give us money? Exactly. We're going down one of those two roads, but I am not where I believe I should feel okay asking you for money and not being able to give you anything for it, other than the thing that I give for free, which is the videos that we make. I understand, and I get that it's a way for you guys to help support the channel. I understand that probably most of you maybe wouldn't even go ahead and let the stupid
then
thing
the
out.
panic is going to happen.
I know,
underneath
then the
us.
panic is going to happen, I know. But Strider will be okay. Strider
gonna
is
take
literally like now waiting to pounce. It's awesome. So I just don't, I have to get past the place mentally where I can justify asking people for money.
We said hi to Strider. You want to say hi to Max?
Yeah, hello Max. The
There's
fluff
Max.
ball. The fluff ball.
You're not going on our table.
Leaves pieces of himself all over my table most of the time. Strider, stay. So that's what's going on. I'm looking into Patreon. I'm looking into doing YouTube memberships. And I'm also looking into buying some merch so that we have something to send out to people as a way of saying thank you. It probably will not be, it won't be equal as far as value. You're not, what we are able to give you will not be value as far as the actual merch is concerned, because depending on how much you give and all that kind of stuff, we won't be able to equivocally give you something in return that will equal the value that you've given us as far as the money is concerned. But we do want to do something, whether it's a shirt or a sticker or a wristband or something like that, a hat, whatever it might be. That's what we're looking at right now. What we're playing out to be right now, what we're testing out is, as far as merch is concerned, is hats and t-shirts. And I'm trying to get a first batch in time for Calgary Tabletop Day in November. So that's what I'm working on right now. I don't know that we're going to be able to afford it because, frankly, right now we're pulling from our own money to do this stuff. We bought a banner, a 10x8 banner yesterday, and that's being produced that we're going to have for the booth at Calgary Tabletop Day. That came out of our pockets. That didn't come out of the business coffers or anything like that. So it is what it is. It's slow going. It's not a, Rome wasn't built in a day.
No. Well,
that kind of thing.
One thing you could do is tell your friends to subscribe.
Yeah.
Tell your Aunt Brenda. Talk it up at your game night.
They have an Aunt Brenda?
I don't know.
I had an Aunt Brenda.
I know. That's what I actually thought about. I was thinking of her today. Tell your friends at your game nights.
Yeah.
Spread the word to have them like and subscribe the channel. That would be super helpful.
That'll help. But I mean, it's views. Views is what gets us more views because once YouTube
subscription equals views and views equals subscription.
Not necessarily. You can subscribe to a channel and never watch a video.
Right.
And that helps a little bit, but it doesn't help as much because views is what tells YouTube that this is something that people are going to want to watch. And when YouTube starts telling all of their people that this is a video that you should watch, that's when views start really climbing, and that's when the revenue starts really coming in. So, but again, that's not going to happen overnight. We are not making viral content. See, Emmett told me how many times last week? 3 times. If I'd been filming something, he goes, that would have been viral. Yes, that would have went viral.
I can't even remember.
She had a couple. No, I remember. It was the gash on the back of the head. It was the. What was the other thing? Oh, it was. It was you allowing Kelly to just go into that room
start a cat fight.
and then you film it. That would have old people fighting each other. That would go viral probably. Wormtail was a Ravenclaw. Who is Wormtail? I have not read the books. Who's Wormtail?
Wormtail.
You don't
is the same name as the. No, hold on. Just let me get there. See, that's hard because that's one of the names of Lord of the Rings that gets confused in my head too.
No, that's Grima Wormtongue.
Yeah. Yes, I said that gets confused in my head.
You call yourself a Harry Potter.
I am. I'm a faker.
Your cat has its own room. That is correctly.
No, I mean, yes, but kinda.
Meek Hero says, I agree, Harry is Luke. That is correct. Wormtail is a Ravenclaw, so you need to figure that out before Blake tells us. I think maybe I would be Hagrid's assistant.
Oh, that would be a great job.
Dumb and Ugly gets me out to the cabin in the woods.
I think that would be a fantastic job.
Hagrid was probably my favorite character.
Hagrid is such a good person.
He was
I loved that character.
Yep, he's Obi-Wan. So yeah,
he's Obi-Wan.
That's exactly who he is. It is. It is.
Wormtail is the rat that became human. My words are failing.
He was a shapeshifter.
But that's not what they call it.
Changeling.
No, changeling. But it's
shifter.
No, I can't remember what they call it.
Yeah, I don't either. Oh, $4.99. Thank you, y'all.
Aw, thank you very much.
Thank you. Looks like Blake. Thank you, Blake.
Thanks,
Appreciate it, buddy. Let's see here. Where is it? Okay, here it goes. Vader was goal driven as well. LOL.
Okay.
Yeah. We found that out in episode 3, didn't we? What did he do in episode 3?
Kills all the kids.
Yeah, he killed all the kids.
See, and
he was given a goal.
Following along.
That's right. He was given a goal, and he carried it out, no matter how evil it was. I always thought Slytherin were more ambitious than anything. Well, that's part of that whole ideology. Is that when you let ambition blind you, when your incessant need to achieve goals blinds you to doing what is right instead of doing what the goal is.
Yes.
That's when you, in my opinion, I'll throw that in there. That's where you step from good over into evil.
Sure.
You can be ambitious and goal-driven and be a good person.
Absolutely.
Not saying that at all. But when you let that ambition and that drive and that goal-orientedness blind you to be from what is right and what is not right,
sure,
that's when you step into the realm of evil. So if Vader, I'll just stick with my Huckleberry, if Vader, when he was told, well before he was told to go wipe out all of the younglings, if he had simply listened, I know. He says, Papa,
you can't see him because he's
like,
on the screen. Picture's great. Look.
Papa, you're a nerd. What are you talking about? Yes, just lay down. So anyway, there were many chances for Anakin to say, no, this is wrong. I shouldn't be doing this. I shouldn't be going down this path. I shouldn't be selfish in this area. I shouldn't want to save Padme, all this other kind of stuff, or have to do this. And in trying to find a way to save Padme, he turned his back on everybody and everything.
Yeah.
So it's the choices that he made that made him evil. It wasn't just the fact that he was ambitious or goal-oriented or anything like that. It's the choices he made.
Sure.
And the kids in the Slytherin house in the movie made bad choices. They were serving the wrong people. They were helping the wrong side.
Sure.
She's just giving up.
No, I'm not. I'm still stuck on... Did they say Wormtail was a Slytherin?
Yes.
No.
It was a Ravenclaw. Wormtail was a Ravenclaw.
I think he was in the same house as the four. I thought...
Who?
You're going to say Cares. So that's why I'm like...
Daniel Kramer, $9.99. Thank you, sir. I appreciate
Thank
it.
you.
Thank you. Let's see.
That's very sweet. Thank you, guys.
I think maybe Vader got to go goal-driven. Always thought we were more ambitious. Thank you for defending us, Jessie. Snape is a hero.
Oh, I love Snape. In the books, you get so much more of how Snape is this dedicated, devoted person to taking care of Lily's son. Oh, come on.
Okay. Slytherins are very ambitious and goal-oriented, yes.
I said.
Jessie sees the good in everyone. Yep, I just cried one tear, but I swallowed it.
Whatever.
That's the thing. I'm also that way. I try to see the good people in the good in everybody. I really do. I got cussed out yesterday.
Yes, you did. And he said, "Have a nice day."
Coming out of Dutch Bros. I was waiting in Dutch Bros in the line, and I got an email from the company that's making the banner for the 10x8 banner. And so I saw it, and I was like, oh, okay, that looks pretty cool. Went up and stopped at the stop sign, and there was a bunch of cars coming. And so I was like, I'm going to take a screenshot of this and send it to Jessie so that she can look at it and ask her what she thinks. I did that. Took maybe 5 seconds. Dude in this huge, truck comes right up beside me. Effing this, effing get off your effing phone, effing. He has his window down. And I'm looking at him, cuss me out. And I said, hey! And he goes, what? And I said, take it easy. Effing this, effing that. And he starts driving. I said, have a good day. And then I went on my merry way. I tried to just, I get it. I shouldn't have been at a stop sign. I was at a stop sign. There was traffic coming. And so I was like, I'll just send this real quick. And I did. But I should have waited. I get it. But, dude, I
guarantee you that guy's on his phone all the time.
I don't think so. I think he might still have a flip phone. But, audiobooks are good.
Oh. See, I've been telling Sam he should listen to the audiobooks.
The only tie Draco ever actually broke the rules. The only time Draco actually broke the rules was to try to prove a point, never to actually be mean or evil.
No, I agree.
I know he's talking against me.
I know.
Doesn't mean that they aren't evil. Evil will sometimes use the rules.
Draco was getting played, man.
I would say he allowed himself to be played.
Oh, I don't know about
Okay.
that.
Again, you've read the book. I've only seen the movies.
I've read the books many times.
Okay. I was speaking corporatively.
It's not just
the book.
one book.
I know. I used to work in a Barnes & Noble.
Yes.
I know how many of those Harry Potter books
many
there
of
are.
them are there?
Too many. Not every student in Slytherin was like Draco and his
No.
cronies. That's true, but those were the ones that were focused on. That was the Slytherin house. They characterized what Slytherin was. Because they were the focal points. So that's what characterized that house. We don't know everybody that was in Gryffindor or Hufflepuff, but they used kids and their personalities as the example of what embodied that house.
True.
And Draco and his cronies was what embodied Slytherin.
Sure. In the movies, yes.
Yes. Okay. Wormtail is Peter Pettigrew,
That's what
Blake
I said.
says. And he gave us $5 when he said that.
Ah, thanks, Blake.
Vanessa G, not every... Okay, we already read that.
Well, no, I know who Wormtail is. I was stuck on the fact that I thought you said he was Slytherin or
the Hewlett-Packard books are actually really good, Sam. What? The Hewlett-Packard books?
Which books was it? Like the
The...
HP? The brand? I'm so stupid.
She didn't get it. Yes, I know. You're saying the Harry Potter books are actually really good, Sam. I understand. They're good. Because they were basically just a retelling of the Star Wars saga. So I get it. They are good.
Tell you, he doesn't even know the things that aren't in the movies.
I'm sure Lucius means something. J.K. Rowling was very deliberate in naming her characters. A lot of them were named after elements of alchemy. I get it. So I wonder why she named Lucius so close to something that sounds like Lucifer. I wonder. Lucius means high, means light in Latin.
Light.
And Lucifer is an angel of light. Dog farts are the worst. You are correct.
Sorry about that. That was terrible.
We got that firsthand just a few seconds ago, little boy. Yes, I know. You say hi. I know. And we're not paying attention to you. You're talking to people that are on the computer, Papa. Don't do that.
That's Strider's voice.
This is Strider's voice, by the way. He talks to us when...
when Sam's in the room. Maybe that's what it is.
Time to evacuate their... Oh my gosh, dude, you just did it again!
Oh, no. I'm gonna put my head in my teacup for a while.
Dude, seriously? Hey, Papa, I gotta go poop.
Do you need to go outside?
Yeah, let's go put him outside.
I'll do that. You take care of this.
Thank
Catch
you.
up. You're way behind.
Yeah, thank you for leaving me in this
Oh, you stink.
gas chamber.
Oh, dear Pete.
Alright, I created a tip jar membership level with the understanding that there wasn't any extra content. Only one user so far, but it felt like it was a decent trade-off. Oh, okay. Cool. Thank you for that, Brian. I appreciate that. That's something that I can take as knowledge going forward. All right. So he said that he made a tip jar for members, so they could do stuff like that.
Okay. Cool.
Let's go. A tip jar membership level is what it was.
Cool. That's
so
awesome.
that's cool.
Thank you.
We can actually do that.
That's a great suggestion.
Matthew Rose said, I would sport a t-shirt. Cool. Brian said, Gaming with ADHD said, me too. Totally down for a t-shirt. Well, again, we're looking into it. The t-shirt company that Love Thy Nerd uses makes super soft, super... The graphics don't like crack and bleed, and it's actually like almost like it's bled into the shirt. That's from Max. It actually bleeds into the shirt. There's a certain kind of process that they use that is water-based, and it kind of the graphic becomes part of the t-shirt, so it doesn't fade as much. It's a really neat, I don't understand all of the mechanics and science that are behind it, but the t-shirts are like super comfortable. And so I'm going to be going with, I'm hoping, if we can afford it, I'm hoping to go with that company. It's called Sunday Cool for the t-shirts, but we're looking into it right now.
But we'll keep you guys informed.
Yeah, we will. If you guys do t-shirts, would you consider plus sizes? Yes.
Absolutely.
Dude, I'm 3X. So
Actually, I don't think you are anymore.
I'm either 2X or 3X. I'll put it. It depends on the company. Some 2Xs are like 3Xs from other companies, and some 3Xs are like 2Xs from other companies. So yeah.
Animangus.
But
That's
yes,
what the word
absolutely. We will be doing
gotcha.
plus sizes. Yeah, that's not a question. I always want to support, but rarely can get a t-shirt that fits me. Yeah.
Oh no,
absolutely.
no,
Wormtail was one of the bad guys. He transformed himself
Yes.
into Ron's rat.
Yes.
Scabbers.
Scabbers.
That is Scavers, ma'am.
Okay, well,
Because phonics.
Got
yeah.
it, but I'm telling you, it's Scabbers.
All right. Well, then Vanessa spelled it wrong. Scabbers.
Yes.
Yeah, that's the rat's name.
Yeah.
And
I just didn't
I was
realize
close.
he was a Ravenclaw because I thought he was part of the 4 crew, and they all hung together, and I didn't know. So I was surprised by that. That's why I was making the confused face when they were.
He's
going.
an animagus.
Animangus.
Animagus. I don't know.
Animangus.
How
Animagus.
have a never thought of super chats?
How
Thanks,
has he
Blank.
never thought of super chats?
Glad you're finally considering Patreon and YouTube subscriptions. Yep.
Thanks, you
I
guys.
do want to be clear though.
We're
not going to do exclusive content
right.
because I don't want to do that. I don't want people to only get content if they pay for it. That's not what I want.
Look,
I want to do, and I'm not trying to be. I'm not trying to be, unlearned about it. That's not the right word, but I hope you get you. I'm not trying to be stupid about it. I know that sometimes you have to do some things to be able to make money and be able to bring in. I get that. People, I know the thought process, or I understand the processes behind it, where people aren't going to pay for something unless they believe that it has value and all of this other kind of stuff. I get that. So I'm hoping that people will be able to come to the channel and see the value. It's not going to be, we're not going to do, all of the fast, little flashy. I am not, a hand model, and I'm not going to have my nails done so that they all look nice and cute and match the colors of the boxes, and I'm not going to paint my face and all that. This is stuff.
People do this?
Yes, absolutely. People do this. Instagram, YouTube, all that kind of stuff. I'm not going to do all of that cutesy stuff because
we're pretty much. This is who we are.
Yeah,
T-shirts and jeans.
This is who we are. So this is the kind of stuff.
Today,
no, we're both
wearing T-turtle. Yeah.
We're both wearing T-turtle. I'm wearing my fish are friends, not food, and she's wearing her Captain Marvel shirt.
Power up.
Let's see here. I guess in your analogy, Snipe is Darth Vader.
Snape is Vader? No, I would
well,
say...
it says Snipe. I'm just reading. Snape is Vader. No, I wouldn't call Snape Vader. Because Harry is... In my analogy, Harry is Luke.
Okay.
Harry could have become Vader if he had gone to the dark side. But in Harry Potter, he chose not to. But if we're going from episode 4 on...
You would say Voldemort is Vader.
Sure.
Yeah.
But
Man, Snape is a good character.
But Voldemort is so much not
so much
Vader.
Trauma in Snape's life. Like, so much. His backstory, his whole... Snape is an amazing character.
Snape is not at all like Darth Vader.
No,
I would agree
he is
with
an
that.
amazing character.
I don't know enough about it to say anything, so I'm going to be quiet. This guy, that guy just sounded like he was a turd, probably compensating for something with his big truck. Oh, I got you.
Oh, he was definitely had some Wenatchee issues.
I'm not a religious person, but board games allow us to all come together too.
Yeah, absolutely.
Beliefs. That is correct. What did you feed your dog?
Yeah, well, I don't know.
His dog food. Now, we did give him, ever since he had his trouble with his intestinal fortitude stuff.
Because he ate socks.
He ate socks, and we had to have him
surgically
twice
removed
now. Twice
socks
now
from
we've had to
said
remove
belly.
socks from his belly surgically. So because of that, we started giving him chicken and rice based on the canned chicken and rice from the veterinarians, from the vet's orders. So he's got a taste for canned chicken. And sometimes his dry dog food, he's just like, he looks at it and he's like, yeah, that's a full bowl, but I'm not feeling it. What else you got? And so if he gets like that, like yesterday he didn't eat at all, except for when we got home, and he was still just kind of looking at it. I put some canned chicken on it. He devoured it. So maybe it's the canned chicken.
I don't know.
Maybe it's Maybelline. Wasn't he someone that first appeared at Blake? He first appeared pure evil, but had a redeeming arc. Yeah. Yes, that's exactly what Snape was. Snape was the one that was trying to foil Harry Potter every single chance he got.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Not really, but yes.
Okay, that's how the movies painted him out.
I know. In the
so
movies,
I don't want to hear about how good the movies are.
Read the books.
I don't want to read the books.
No, Snape definitely in the movies is portrayed as that.
Yeah. Snape never appeared evil. To me, he was just a jerk. Jerk doesn't always mean evil. That's
he
true.
was a total jerk in the movies.
True,
you're supposed to hate him.
But sometimes,
and in the books, you're
it
supposed
doesn't
to hate
necessarily always mean evil. You are correct.
Right.
However, sometimes the jerkiness is the peek behind the curtain.
Yeah.
Blake
says Slughorn.
Blake gave us $5 and says Professor Slughorn, who replaced Snape as Potions Master, was a Slytherin, and he's not evil.
Oh, I didn't think Snape was evil either, actually, if in conjunction with the books. By the time you read books...
They're going through
this
idea that Slytherin is evil.
I got it.
I think they are the characterization of evil in the movies.
Sure.
Because it is very much a good versus evil thing going on, right?
Yes.
Okay. Let's see here. Kind of fuzzy. I haven't seen the Harry Potter movies in a while. Can you also have a ladies fit t-shirts as well?
Yes.
We will. This first batch probably won't. We're going to try to get a smattering of different sizes, but we'll be limited on how many we get. And I don't know that we're going to be able to do ladies fit in this first batch. But eventually, yes, we will. Daniel Kramer says, now you're overthinking it. We want to support your channel and understand it's not all transactional.
Yes, thank you very much.
Thank you.
We do appreciate that.
Jessica Davis is here.
Hello, Jessica. Jessie. Miss you.
Yep, miss you. Matthew Rose, if you are not going to paint your nails or paint your face, then I am straight up out. Well, it's good seeing you. That ain't going to happen, brother. Vanessa, you two are great just the way you are. Who needs gimmicks when you have the kids and animals that provide added entertainment?
Oh, I mean, if it's about added entertainment, that's
Voldemort seems more like the Emperor.
Oh, that's a good idea. Sure.
Yeah, but if you're going to put Voldemort and the Emperor...
Vader?
Then Snape would be Vader.
Okay.
And I get that that's how it would be, because Luke didn't... Well, Luke is not Vader. Luke is Vader's son.
Right.
So again, there's no real correlation in the Harry Potter universe.
But I could see if Snape is Vader, because the conversion at the end where you see the good in him.
Yeah.
And Harry Potter finds the good in Snape at the end.
Sure.
So, sure. The Emperor is Voldemort.
And which means that Voldemort is a very bad villain. Because the Emperor totally rocks the socks of a villain.
He's supposed to be the bad villain. He's actually...
No. I mean, like, he's a poor bad villain.
Exactly.
He's a poor bad guy. He's not a good bad guy.
I'm confused on the...
There's memes out there that talk about this.
Oh.
It's like, it shows like a whole bunch of different bad guys.
Oh, yeah, and he's
took over an entire universe.
Yeah, no, I know.
Lost battling a bunch of teenagers.
Right.
Yeah, in a high school.
I know.
Yeah.
I know.
Luke is Vader's son. Spoilers. Dude, come on! That's not a spoiler anymore. Come on! It's been what? 30 years? Come on, that's not a spoiler anymore. Not all Slytherins are bad. I get that, Matthew. I absolutely get that. My whole point is that in the movies, and again, I have not read the books, and I'm probably not going to. It's not that I don't think that they would be a good read. I just don't read fast.
I'm telling you, the
when I get to I know, but again, when I'm driving somewhere, I don't usually have half an hour. I have,
7.5 minutes.
Whatever. So it's not that I don't think they would be good. I just don't read fast. And so for me to get through a Harry Potter book,
I know.
It's not a weekend, it's a month.
Right.
And that's with me consciously making an effort to cut time out of my day to find time to read.
Right. No, I understand that.
So I'm probably not going to read it. But from my point of view, I know not all Slytherins are bad. Just like I don't believe that all Gryffindors are good.
Oh, absolutely.
Or that all Hufflepuffs are non-studious. I think some of them probably studied harder than some of the smarter kids because they had to just to keep up. So I get it. It's actually a pretty cool cross-section of an actual high school. Because you got some kids that it just comes naturally to them.
You got some
athletic kids that they have to struggle and work and work and work just to get a C. So it's actually a cool cross-section. It's a cool social dynamic that's going on there. But I think in that diagram, I think that Slytherins were meant to at least come across as the bad group that are trying to cause trouble. And Harry Potter and his group of kids, friends, are the ones that are trying to do what's right. But some of the rules that are set in place are keeping them from doing that, so they have to break some of those rules so that they can correctly battle the true evil. They're the ones that are going into the breach, if I can use that terminology. The breach caused by those that were creating evil. And sometimes you do have to go against the established what is right in order to do what is right. Truly right. Yeah. So anyway, there's a lot of stuff that you can actually peel away and really get into some nitty-gritty about, and it's just a stupid Harry Potter book. And it's just stupid Star Wars. I don't mean to say that.
No, it is. It's fiction.
There's a lot of...
It's fiction.
And that's the cool thing. That's what makes these good stories, is because they are built on the backs of reality. They're not just some pipe dream that somebody cooked up. It's fiction, but it's based on whatever. How could... Harry could have been Snape's son. Read the books. Well, Harry's mama was a...
That's why he protected him so hard.
So, what happened there?
Lily and Snape implied a bit of a history.
An affair. While she was married?
I don't know if it implied affair. It just implied history.
Okay.
He loved her.
Okay. Got that, but she was married to this other dude.
Yes. It's implied. It's not
so
said. It's just that there was...
Okay, so... Alright, you're assuming that they hooked up. When in reality it could just be he loved her so much that he wanted to protect her son.
Well, no.
Regardless of whether it was his son.
Her and Snape had a thing before...
Before she got married. Okay, so how long?
I don't know.
Before
I don't do math.
Harry was born, had they been married?
I don't know. I don't do that math.
You got to follow the science.
I'm just saying there was history there.
Okay, well I hope
Lily and Snape. I don't know, but if that's the case, then you totally have a redo of Star Wars.
I will. Well, no, you don't have totally a redo. Well, I guess you do totally have a redo of Star Wars, but I would be more. I would want to say that. What was Lily's husband's name? I don't remember. Was it Harry Senior?
No.
No.
It was James.
James? Are you sure? Did it start with John?
Yes, it started with John.
So I'm going to
say
say
that right
Lily and James
started with John.
Lily and James had Harry together, and
Yes.
I'm going to say that
That's why he looked so much like Harry.
Loved
Well, he could have
Lily so much that love carried over to
Absolutely.
wanting to protect Harry.
Absolutely.
And we'll go with that. See? Trying to see the best in people rather than
Yeah.
assuming that they just hooked up while she was married. I wouldn't like that. Hilarious. Read in the bed, dude. No. That doesn't work because when I say I'll read in bed, this is what happens. 2 pages in, I'm done. I probably fall asleep faster if I'm trying to read a book than if I'm just trying to fall asleep. So, no, that doesn't work.
My mom is a big reader and always has been. But she taught me way early on that if you...
Yes, we're going to do some unboxings. Go ahead, keep going.
What do we have? As she said, if you condition yourself to lay in bed and fall asleep, then you shouldn't be reading in bed because you're going to condition yourself to fall asleep while you're reading.
If there was no Harry Potter, then there would be no stuff. Actually, if there was no Star Wars, there would be no Harry Potter.
Oh, what am I doing?
Nothing.
You
I have it right over here.
You lie. You said
No, I
go
didn't.
get it. You pointed and said
I'm
go
sorry,
get it.
I didn't mean to do that.
Hi,
You doing unboxings today? Yes, we are. Jesse, have you visited Harry Potter World in Universal Studios? Oh my gosh.
Multiple times.
Yes, I have too.
Yeah, but he didn't love it.
No, I didn't. It's not. That's not a secret.
No. We go in, and my kids are all in blue, and I'm in maroon, and we have our wands, and we do all the windows, and we spend the time and interact with the characters, and do every magic thing that we can, and yeah, I like it a lot. Like a lot.
See, that's weird to me even. If I go to Galaxy's Edge, if I go to Galaxy's Edge,
your edge.
I would be like, wow, this is cool. Yeah, this is cool. But I wouldn't be like...
Dude, when a troop of stormtroopers march by, and you'd be like, oh, crap.
No, I'd be like, I'm going to shoot those dudes. Because I'm a rebel. I'm
telling you.
But anyway.
Oh,
I don't know that
I can get into character. I love it.
Let's see here. Jesse, okay, we already said that. It's awesome. I'm not even a massive Harry Potter fan, but I absolutely loved it. I think Jesse needs her own Harry Potter channel.
No. I don't need anything. I just enjoy it.
I did a genealogy test on Harry Potter. His ancestors come from owl poop and what we have determined as friction in the bed sheets. What is Matthew Rose up to right now? I think he's being very risque in the comments today. I'm like that too. Reading makes me tired. Yep. Louis Gosberg, what led me to seek you out this week was reading chatter on BGG about Mythic Games not fulfilling Kickstarters. Oh boy, and imploding on itself and etc. made me wonder how you were doing. Well, I appreciate that. So can you do a 1-paragraph summary for my uninformed self? Yes, I will, and then we'll get to unboxings. We are going to do unboxings today. All right, so a 1-paragraph summary is basically this.
First off, you don't work for Mythic anymore.
I do not work for Mythic anymore. I have also worked for a Monster Fight Club in between Mythic Games and now, and I don't work for Monster Fight Club any longer either. I am only doing this as my sole job, and it is not yet a viable source of income, but I am working towards that end. Now, in May 2022?
Yes.
Yes. In May 2022, I was laid off from Mythic because that's when they began to get the wind that their financial woes were beginning. and I was the first one to get cut because I was the most remote. So I was just first on the chopping block. There's nothing that can happen. A lot of other people lost their jobs too, as they were trying to kind of trim the fat and cut their costs as much as possible, so that the entire goal being was to get those games produced that they had promised to everybody. So I was just the first one, and then there were others. Some others had just left on their own volition. So that's kind of what happened. In their ever-present goal of trying to get their games produced, made, and delivered, I was one of the first people that lost their jobs from Mythic. So I got laid off. Wasn't a firing. Didn't do anything wrong. There's no bad blood between
not at all.
us and them. I completely respect them, and my heart breaks every time I see them getting badmouthed on the internet. And I understand why they're getting badmouthed. I understand. But I also understand the other side of it, and I think they're great guys. I think they're great people. One of my best friends still works for them, and he's doing the best that he possibly can do. Yeah, it's a horrible situation, but again, it is just an unfortunate thing. So I no longer work for Mythic Games, and I went to after that. This is a very long paragraph, by the way. After that, there was a couple of months where I just did some contract work for. I went to Gen Con 2022 with Dized, doing some interviews for them, and made a video for them and all that kind of stuff. Took a lot of footage, and they used that to make a promotional video that they could show to different publishers. And then while I was at Gen Con, I had a meeting with John Kowaleski from Monster Fight Club, and he decided to offer me a job there. And then a couple weeks after that, just so that we could start on a first of the month type thing, I went to work for Monster Fight Club. And then April 2023 this year, I left my position there. I stepped away and decided to do this.
But I think the question was about, hey, what's going on at Mythic? That's the way I interpreted that question.
I have no idea.
Isn't that what it was implying?
He just said he wanted. He didn't know that I.
Got it.
Yeah,
okay.
he just didn't know that I wasn't working for them anymore.
Got it.
So
okay.
That's where I thought I have no idea about any of the choices that are being made at Mythic right now. I have not been working with them or for them for a year and a half now. So I have no clue.
We only know what you guys know.
Yep,
absolutely. And that is, this is being charged more, or this is being shipped, or this is not. That we only know the same information you do. We don't.
That is correct.
But that being said, Sam decided to make his own channel in April, and his
that's what
is doing great.
I did buy. Okay, I didn't go that hardcore. Talking about this is Vanessa talking about how she was in Harry Potter corner of the world. Yeah.
Yes.
But I did buy a house elf shirt and a Dobby pin. Dobby
Nice.
is my favorite character.
Oh, Dobby is great.
Jessica Davis says the interesting thing about Harry Potter houses is the legacy nepotism is assigning houses to siblings that assumes that everyone in a certain family has the same characteristics. That's unfortunate. That's unfortunate.
That's a good point.
My brother and I are two totally different people, Vanessa says. He would do well in Slytherin. Oh, that says a lot.
That means he's
thinks,
gold riven.
I'm definitely Hufflepuff.
I knew I liked you.
We have to let you go, I mean do. We have to let you go, I mean do. I don't know what that means. Us and them, good Pink Floyd tune. Alright. I don't know what that means either. Let's go ahead and get to our first unboxing. So, during our top 100, my number 50, and if you want to talk about hashtag spoilers, this is one, but it's just one out of 100. So my number 50 was a game that I could not get my hands on. I could not get my hands on. Everywhere we looked, everywhere we went, we would always look for this game, and it was always sold out. Online, brick and mortars, you name it. I had friends looking for me and sending me texts whenever they saw something, they saw it was available. Nothing, ever. Somebody would send me a text, hey, it's here, go get it. I would go straight there. I would stop everything, go straight there. 5 minutes later, sold out.
Bring it out.
So JT said, I bet you they have copies of it at Hooked on Toys, which is our one-stop shop for guns, ammo, above-ground pools, archery, bows and arrows, toys, and, oh, while you're here, board games. No way I would have thought that Hooked on Toys would have had a copy, but lo and behold, I was there a few days ago, and I finally got a copy.
I like this game a lot, too.
I finally got a copy. We were able to get it. They actually had no less than 5 copies at Hooked on Toys, just sitting there nice and pretty on the shelf. And I took a picture, and I said, I sent it straight away to JT.
Like, no.
And I was like, you were right, dude. He was like, ha! I knew it!
I guess we need to make Hooked on Toys like a weekly, just check in, see what they have.
I guess so. They also had,
he bought Skyrim there, which we couldn't find anywhere else.
There. I couldn't find that anywhere else. I also bought, they also have, the one, man, I can't remember now. It was like, I sent him a picture of it. What did I say?
What did you buy?
No, I didn't buy anything. You didn't buy anything. But they also had because he asked me to check for Sky Team. JT asked me to check to see if they had Sky Team, and I said no. But then I said, man, it's right here. Come on. Do they have time? No. Oh, The Witcher, Old World. They had they had 2 copies of The Witcher, Old World. Like full Kickstarter copies. So it's obviously, something where, the owner is keeping an eye on Kickstarter.
No.
On some things, because back then, it's a
grapefruit
knife. Come on. It's not like it's going to chop our knees off.
I know.
But when I asked him about heat, he was like, I never heard of that before. And I was like, well, it's Days of Wonder, and I knew Days of Wonder because they keep their eye on the Asmodee as a distributor. And so I was like, they've got to be able to get it because Asmodee is part of Days of Wonder is part of Asmodee. But you get it. No. Is it part of Asmodee? No, is that part of... I can't remember. I don't know any of that stuff. I don't know why I keep my mouth shut. Days of Wonder. Yeah, it's Days of Wonder. But Gamegenic, so it's not them. As Devium Games, Days of Wonder Europe. I don't know. Fantasy Flight. They're part of the Fantasy Flight conglomerate, I think. Maybe. I don't know. Anyway, I got it. So we're going to pop into it real quick. I know this is kind of old news, but
to everybody else.
I actually saved this. to unbox it for you guys. But again, I understand. Yeah, I'm going to switch angles. Hooked on Toys is tucked away. I always forget it exists. Jessica. That's true. All right, here we go. Let's go to angle 2, and we will get this open. So you may have to do some of this because the angle is way over there. Okay. So that is the lifting of the lid. That is the actual...
super hard.
Wow, look at this catalog. The catalog is thicker. The catalog is thicker than the rule book.
Yes, it is.
That's pretty cool. Read this booklet first, it says. So, goes through all that. Man, the artwork is so good in this. That's one of the reasons I had to get this game because of Vincent Dutrait's artwork. But this is the basic idea of how to get started. And then you have a whole bunch of other stuff that's going on here. Some tiles.
Oh, look at that. Got a whole page.
Weather tiles. Yeah, Memoir 44. Of course they do. It's one of their best-selling titles. I mean, of course, behind Ticket to Ride. But weather tiles, these all punched out really easy, so it's cool. Man, artwork is so good on this stuff. Love it. Artwork is so good. We're not going to punch everything. All right, here is the advanced play and the systems. It's okay. Advanced playing systems. So this is kind of the, if you want to go into a little bit deeper, this is what you have to go through for that. And then the actual player boards where you'll where you will be playing your cards down, one for yellow, blue. I like the little different charms that are on each one.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be Ferrari. I know. Look at the Irish. And a kiss, a smoochy smooch. And then a couple of other ones here. So that's cool. Love it. So, wow. Ugh. I love this, that it comes with 2 boards. And
oh my gosh.
they are both double-sided.
Huge. Oh,
so here is Italia. Italia. And then on the other side you have the US of A. So that's here. So you see that. USA. Alright. So come right back up. And then on this one.
Ooh, that's pretty.
Yeah, I love that color. We have Great Britain on this one. On this side. And on the other side, France.
French fries.
Wow.
French.
That's where you went when I said France, huh? French fries?
No, I want my $2.
What? Here are the cars that come out. And then the gear shifts. And Days of Wonder has always been one of those companies that I'm like, wow, they have such good inserts. Little score pad there. And then all of these cards are here. I'm not going to take time to do all of that. But one of the things that JT pointed out was that this comes with, 1, 2, 3, 4, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different things. Jessica Davis is calling us, I guess.
I don't know any other Jessica.
And it comes with places for 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And so JT is like, they've got to have an expansion to make it for 8 players because it came out with all of this. So
we're waiting on that.
We're waiting on that too. But I really, really like this game, and I'm so happy.
Was that a mistake, Jessica?
Finally gotten this game in. So let's see here. I have a small cam icon at the bottom. We can't see. Oh, I swear, this stupid.
Oh.
Yeah, let me go back.
Yeah,
it's the stupid. I gotta fix that.
Oh no!
What?
Was it blank?
Yeah. The whole freaking
biscuits.
time.
That's why you were calling to say there was a mistake.
Yep, that's the way.
Oh, lovely.
I don't understand.
Is it the cord?
This cord.
Do we need a
It's
new
got to
cord?
be the cord because.
Crap.
It didn't do it all day yesterday.
It was up for part of it, I thought.
It didn't do it all day yesterday. And so, poop! No, my camera doesn't suck. It's actually a Panasonic 4K.
I think the cord needs to be replaced.
The cord needs to be replaced.
Well, that's poopy. Sorry.
Yeah.
I know it was up for some of it because I was looking at the
poop. Well,
screen.
no, that's the thing. It's that screen is going to show.
Oh,
Because that is the
no.
viewfinder for the camera. But when the cord doesn't come through...
well, craptastic.
I'm trying to get you to read this. Yes. It's exactly what she was doing. She was trying to get our attention.
Get your cameras back on!
Hey!
Thanks, Jessica.
Fix it. So
Fix the problem. Sorry.
I apologize for that. But
That sucked. Well, that was an unboxing you couldn't see.
let me see. Will it? Does it still? Let me see. Let me go back.
We will show it again.
Let me go back. Let me go back. Yeah, it's showing it now. Let me see.
Like how much of
Let me
it...
see if it goes back. I mean...
Maybe it just clipped out at some point?
I don't know.
Oh, that's so
I have no
stupid.
idea. It is showing it at this point, but...
Well, show the tape. Show these again, just at least that.
Oh, I think they did. Okay, what did you guys not see?
It was probably blank the whole time. Crap.
All is black. Manage to snag a copy. Okay. Look at the chat, Sam. You guys are like willing me to do it. Okay, they can see it now.
Crap.
Well, it's fine. We
let's
can go
look
through
at
it again.
Sorry.
It's my bad. All right, so two.
Look how beautiful that is.
Yeah. So this is France, the France side, and no, yeah, I want to show Vincent's artwork because that's
It's so
I
beautiful.
like it so much. It's one of the reasons why I want the game.
Well, now we have
Here's
it.
the Great Britain one. Put it right side up. So you kind of get the idea there, yeah. I'm still with small screen in the corner. You shouldn't be. Maybe this is something. Did not see anything. We couldn't see the board. Just you. Okay. All right. So now I think you can see everything that we're showing you now, though.
We're trying. Sorry.
Yep. It's just, yeah. It happened the other day on my painting cam, my painting live, and then it didn't happen yesterday while we were doing our live play of Tamashi, and now it's doing it again. So I don't know what it is.
Okay, so we need to keep kind of an eye
Yeah.
on what they see to see
Yep,
if that camera goes out.
Yep.
Okay.
All right, and then this is the Italy side. This is the Italy side. Here it has that real nice bay over there and the kind of the desertish type landscape with
Like the close up of the keys.
yeah, the keys. It's cool. I see it now full screen. I don't know what's happening to you, Lewis. I'm sorry.
We're trying. Sorry.
Did somebody? I mean, oh, I didn't show the USA side. I'm sorry, Lewis. I don't know what's going on for you, pal. I think everybody else is seeing it.
Maybe you had it only on camera 2, so it was down in the small corner?
No, because this is the feed that's going out. I have picture in picture.
Right.
This is what everybody should be seeing. No, this is not a 2-player game. This goes all the way up to 6 players. It goes 1 to 6. So what you'll have is you'll have 2 different lanes, yes, but you'll have multiple cars traveling, and you'll have to choose which lane you want to go into as you're moving along. And you can switch lanes going diagonal. So if there was a car here and you wanted to go around them and you were on this lane, you could go up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, something like that. But there's certain speeds that you can go at on the corners. So you can't be going more than 2, otherwise something bad's gonna happen to you. You're gonna have to, I can't remember exactly what it is because it's been a long time, but the corners give you a speed that you have to stick to, be
gear.
at or under your gear, so that you don't spin out on the corner. So it's mechanisms like that.
And it's the first one around was the race, right?
Yeah, first one around, but you can play scenarios where you can have multiple laps.
Yeah. It was fun. We played it once.
Very much.
And then we both really liked it.
I didn't really show much else going on in here. These are just the
little cars are cool.
Cars that are part of it. So these are little guys here.
Look at this tray. Like, it has a spot for
Yeah.
everyone.
Yep, it has. But that's the one thing that JT was talking about, is that it has spots for all of these cars, right? Trying not to show my nasty warts.
I need to get into that.
I'm not gonna. So, it has 6 cars, and there are 8 spaces.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
there's gonna be some. There's gonna be some expansion. Vanessa says, "I don't personally care much for Heat, but that's just me. Everyone else in the gaming group loves it." Yeah. Well, I mean that just goes with it. It's different strokes for different folks, all the time. Not every game is for every person, so that's just the way that goes. Here are all the gear shifts that fit in here just like this. So I think that's pretty neat as well. And there's 2 more spots. So there's got to be an expansion coming out. I'm not going to get rid of those though. Those are coming handy somewhere. All right, just let's see here. So yeah. I think everybody saw it that time though, so I think we're good as far as that's concerned. But everything else is good to go. probably am putting this in wrong, but I'll fix it later. But that is heat. I don't think we have anything else, unless you want to open up. There's some things over there that are. If you go pick something.
Well, from what stack?
Go pick one thing from
the center side?
The review side.
That is not open.
Yes, that's not open.
Like
we'll
this
do one more.
That's not open. Where is that? This one?
Sure.
This one? This one?
Sure.
Okay.
Let's do that. Or the other one. Let's do both.
Okay.
There's a couple of games that we got sent from, I think, my chat. Oh, I don't know. Let's go back for a second while we're doing this, and then we'll have to just keep an eye on it.
I know. I'll keep looking at it.
Keep an eye on it. Okay, so here are a couple of games that we got from 25th Century.
Black.
No, I just switched it back. It'll be coming back.
It'll catch
See,
up.
look, it's 30 seconds behind.
12.
There we go.
10,
See, look at that.
9.
So now we have a couple of games from 25th Century Games. This one is called Tutankhamun. It's by Rainer Knizia. These are not necessarily new games, but these are games that are in 25th Century's catalog, and they just basically sent me one of everything. At least that's what it feels like, and so we're going to give them some time so that they can do it. Overhead was not working.
Yeah, I think we fixed it now, but we'll see.
But my video is delayed. Yeah, okay, well,
so is mine.
you might want to
fast forward through the black screen.
Fast forward through the black screen there, because we did fix it. It does seem to be working now. So I do apologize for that. We will try to figure out what's going on. But anyway,
gonna switch.
Yeah, we will.
But I will keep my eyes on the screen.
All right, going back to
just text me
overhead.
right away if it starts going black.
And so this is Tutankhamun, and this is the rule book. So as you can see, there is not a whole lot to this one. Oh, I like what that does. It looks like...
Oh, that's cool.
They're actually going to use the box for the thing. I don't know that I've ever played this game. Oh, look at that. That is sweet. Where's the other... Oh, yeah, you take this out. Take the insert out.
What are you doing? What's going on?
Whoosh.
Oh.
And then this.
Oh, and it has. Oh, look at that! It has stuff on the inside. That's amazing.
And I think that's what these things are. These things are the actual
counting your points.
Counting your points. So you start here at 0.
Super cool.
Start here
Wait,
at 0.
can you see that all of these are different? There's like a sphinx. There's a
Pharaoh. Little birdie.
Oh my gosh.
It's not
this is so cool.
I
I don't remember what they're called. Raw.
You're putting it the wrong way.
I am not. Which way is the right way? Face out or face in?
Face out.
Oh. Well, then I was putting them the wrong way.
But anyway, that's a cool thing that they go on the edge there, and then this is here.
That's cool.
And you have all of these little things that are going to wind up to the actual place. So you have different things going on. This is neat.
This is really neat.
This is good quality too. These are nice and thick. I mean, these are like nice, thick tiles. So I like it. And again, I'm just kind of showing you what's in the box.
Look how cool that is.
Artwork is pretty good too. These little cards here. Try to get it open. Ding, 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 ding. Yeah, keep an eye on it.
I am. I'm like
so
worried.
Thoth, Ra, Horus, Osiris, and Isis. Just gives little special abilities that you can do. So that's pretty cool. These are all just like little helper cards. And then you have little ships. I think these are the actual pawns that you're going to be moving
along
along the little river that's over here. So these are cool as well. So that's Ra.
No.
Huh?
Tutankhamun.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry. No. Yeah, you're right. This is Tutankhamun. That's my bad.
Sorry.
That's my bad. So these will all come off.
That's cool.
Yeah, I like those point.
Yeah, around the box. That's
markers.
neat. That's actually, I like that spot because that's I don't think I've seen a game in which the box becomes part of the game.
Oh, really?
I don't think
I've
so.
got. Well, you've never played it, but no, not Coliseum. Where is it? Cleopatra Society of Architects does it. There's a couple of games that do it. Not a whole lot.
It's very interesting. I like it.
Yeah, it is cool. It is cool. And I'll have to put that insert back in there later, but we're not going to do it right now. That was Tutankhamun from Reiner Knizia. There's that, and then we also have Ra. I would be the idiot that opens the sarcophagus, right? I probably would be too. I'd be like, what does it look like? Blah! Death. That's what it looks like. All right, this is another one. This is a brick of a game. Oh my goodness. Artwork by Ian O'Toole. Another game by Reiner Knizia, Ra. And Ian O'Toole has some very nice artwork. Some of the work that he does, it's kind of meh to me, but it's still really good. I would rather have something that looked like Vincent Dutrait or Pierre Leloon or something to that effect. But here's another one, Egyptian-themed game. See, we're going with an Egypt theme. Yeah, heat because it's super hot in Egypt.
Sure.
And Tutankhamun and Ra. See, there you go. We went with a Egyptian theme for our.
So
unboxing.
you're saying I chose wisely?
You chose wisely. Ooh!
Ooh la la!
Looky there. That
Ooh,
is something
I like that
else.
a lot.
Look at these huge old things. Boom!
What?
Those are some chonky components.
That's so cool.
That is something else. That is
Oh
full.
my gosh. It's full of them.
Yep.
Can you see how many?
Look at
there
this chonky guy.
are? Look at how many there are. There's like so many.
Bam!
What? That's amazing.
Look
I don't think you can
at
see them.
that. No, you can. You can. It's there. It's
Look
there.
at this. This is a bag filled with these. It's a big bag. Wow.
Vanessa is just a naysayer today. She's like, oh, Ra, another game that's very popular, but I don't like it.
This is really cool. This is really cool.
And here are the, I believe, player boards.
It looks like it.
Well, this is like a regular board that goes on the board. I've played Ra before, but oh my gosh, it has been a long time.
Wow.
But this is like super
Is this
clean
gonna be
artwork.
complicated for me?
I don't think so, but you know, who knows? We'll have to just wait and see. But it's a lot of
Jessica, if
stuff.
you're still watching, I was thinking of you the other day because there's a board game I really want that's going to come out. And Sam asked me, who do you know that wants to come over for a charcuterie party?
Yeah.
And I said, well, Jessica should.
Yep. Charcuterie, the board game, is coming out.
I know.
And they're going to send us a prototype of it. And, we're gonna
And I said we should
live
have a
play it and
charcuterie
all
party
that
for
kind of
it.
stuff.
And Jessica, you should be here. Maybe I'll have to plan it around the next time you come back up.
Well, I don't know that we can do that.
I don't
We
know.
got to get that gameplay here pretty quick.
Yeah.
But here's the rule book for Ra. It's got that linen finish to it.
Yeah, it's really neat. It doesn't feel like paper. It's very very cool.
A whole bunch of, oh my goodness,
Wow.
brick o cardboard. This is all the different components in it. We'll give a quick thing. Ra, the Giant Edition. Steph
This one is
says.
so cool. Look how big this thing is. You can't
So
see.
here
I
you have
small
it. Looks
hands.
like victory point tokens or money, something to that effect. We'll put that there. And then we have a whole bunch of
Oh,
different
boy.
kinds of tiles. We'll punch out some of these just so you can see how it comes out. So they're, again, very sturdy, thick cardboard. These are, this is a great production value, I will say that much. And it pops right out. So I'll just put some of these up here so you can see both sides and go from there.
Oh, they do have both sides.
Yep.
Oh my gosh.
So you have that, and then that on one side. So
Wow. I'm a little worried. This looks complicated.
it's Reiner Knizia. It can't be that complicated. Reiner Knizia is like the king of super simple mechanics with a smattering of different themes that can be put onto it. So it's like, I would not be worried if I were you. at all.
I do love these pieces.
Yeah,
Look,
big
this
chunky
is so
pieces.
cool.
I like it. So, dink, 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 dink,
How this is
dink,
gonna fit into.
dink. Very carefully. Something, yeah, there you go, just
maybe.
like that.
Maybe, I don't think so.
A little bit of lid lift, I'll have to work with.
That's
It'll fit
something
in.
I messed up.
It'll fit in. Don't worry. So that's that. Boom. Let's see. She says, "Oh my gosh, I will book that flight." Yep. Charcuterie, the board game. It is coming up.
That's
but,
what I said. I was like, you know who we need to have?
we will let you know if you think you can make it, because
I'll have a charcuterie party.
Yeah.
And then we'll play charcuterie, the board game.
Yeah. It's just an auction and push your luck. That's all that game is.
Oh, okay.
You're
Then
auctioning tiles, and you're pushing your luck, trying to get certain tiles and get as many points and all that kind of stuff. So it's not like that.
No whammies, no whammies, no whammies, no whammies. Stop.
Usually, big pieces like that make me think it's for younger kids or older kids. Probably older kids, but yeah.
I like the big pieces, but I also teach preschools.
Overhead was working.
Yay!
Okay, there you go. Is this another bidding game? Yes. Hi, Sam, Jessie. Did you also get a lot of new games delivered recently? Well, no, we've had 25th Century here for a while. They sent us like a huge box that was just chock full of stuff.
And we are
I'm
going through it as
super appreciative of it. But
we are so thankful.
It's like kind of like drinking from the fire hose. More often than not, you get a slow trickle of people sending you one game. And then 25th Century,
well,
Chad did super generous.
So amazing.
And he just sent me a huge box of everything.
That being said, we did just start up the channel. So we didn't have things to pull from.
Yep,
so
exactly. So
helping us get going
like
by sending us review copies is so wonderful.
All I got to say is raw. Yeah. Usually, okay, already that raw, the giant edition. Please get my food into board games. You do you. What's going on?
I don't know. Somebody's
saying mom?
No, just here kitchen.
Oh, here at kitchen. Oh, that's.
So I'm like, who are you? What are you doing?
So that's that. Joe messaged me. Let's see. Just circling back. Oh, okay. I'm out of town. Okay. I'll get back to you, Joe, in just a minute.
Thank you. Oh my goodness.
All right.
We gotta wrap it up.
We're at 2 hours. Yep. So let's go ahead and do our textbook. Usual. Main screen. Gosh, that was a long time. All right. We'll do our usual lightning round to end our stream. We usually go about 2 hours and then we're done. So lightning round is basically you give us two choices and we have to choose one of those two choices or give what we think is a more viable third option to your two choices and pick that one instead. So that's what we do, and that's why we usually close out our live streams, is with that lightning round. So go ahead and do that, and we will simply talk about things we have going on. Today, we have almost nothing going on.
No, I want to do something.
Almost nothing. We'll see.
I rarely get to have a day of planned fun activities. Because Sam would rather be at home.
No, I just don't. You keep on using that word fun.
I will quit planning activities for you. You tell me Silverwood wasn't fun.
No, I'm not saying Silverwood isn't fun.
Okay.
Going shopping, however.
I didn't say shopping. I said Leavenworth.
What can you do in Leavenworth?
Walk around, enjoy the fall air, listen to music, eat good German food.
Oh, that I do like. I do like good German food.
We haven't gone out to dinner. Like, let's go out to dinner in Germany, in Leavenworth tonight.
Well, your eating out budget went horribly over budget today.
We flew ourselves to Germany for dinner.
All right, here we go. Peanut butter or jelly?
Peanut
Not combined.
Peanut butter.
I would go with that as well.
Because there's more uses for it.
Yes, if I had to get rid of jelly, I don't think I would miss it.
Well, I probably would, but...
Oh.
I know.
It's the puppers.
He's outside.
Go ahead and let the puppers in.
He's going to come in mad crazy.
He'll be fine.
No, he won't.
I'm going to pause until she gets back to continue with the lightning round. But
my answer is peanut butter.
Yeah, answer is peanut butter. That one is for sure.
It was Aiden. Told you I heard somebody.
No, I mean, he doesn't have to stay out. I mean, stay in or anything.
No, don't jump on Aiden. Come on, back to work.
Come here, you stupid. Yes, tail wagging. I tail wagging, Papa. So definitely peanut butter for us.
Yeah.
Oh, we have
an ad. That's okay.
We have an ad.
We have an ad. How
So
fun.
we're gonna skip that. All right, here we go. Spring or fall?
I like fall. I used to call it sweater and sunglasses.
Okay. I also am a fall person. Spring is where it starts getting hot around here. And I am very much more a low temperature kind of guy than a high temperature kind of guy. It's one of the reasons why I like the temperature up here much, infinitely much better than Florida.
I may not be a pumpkin spice girl, but I do now love the taste of caramel, and that tastes very fall-like.
And chai. All right, would you rather wear a clown wig or clown shoes every day?
Oh, I think a wig, because I trip enough as is. You add clown shoes to me, I would just be flat-faced on the ground.
Man, yeah, those are like two. I hate wigs. But I also hate oversized shoes.
I would trip and hurt myself. Whereas a wig, I wouldn't hurt myself.
I can't think of a more viable third option either. That would be, an inconvenience to wear, because that's what I'm assuming they're going for. Because it would be inconvenient to have to wear a clown wig every day, and it would also be inconvenient to have to wear
I would have to go with the wig.
Clown shoes.
I would it has to be my risk of personal injury is too high to wear
I'm going to go with that as well. Clown wig. But I would hate it. No, don't do it. Appetizer or dessert, Jessica Davis says.
Oh, Jessica. Both choices are very good. I like appetizers recently a lot.
I'm going to go with appetizers as well, because desserts usually have a truckload of sugary carbs in them, and that's super against what I'm supposed to be eating.
Isn't my charcuterie board just an appetizer?
There are a lot of appetizers that are super high, but at least it has some protein in it.
Some of them.
And so I can usually choose those.
That one at McGlynn's last couple of weeks.
Yes.
That was really good.
Was nothing but protein.
It was so good. We had a shrimp appetizer a couple of weeks ago. Oh.
So good.
Keep up, baby.
Not getting anything. I know I am.
Are we not getting anything again?
No. Oh. I'm not getting any. My phone buzzed for something. I don't know why. Would you rather? Let's see. It is Oktoberfest. Oompa.
Yes, I told you we should go to Leavenworth.
Oh no, that's not why. It's not in Oktoberfest isn't in Leavenworth anymore.
There's now 2 Oktoberfests. One is at Town Toyota Center, and there's still a little one in town. Just means I get to see some music. Don't you give me the face. Actually, this was all instigated. Daphne really wants to go to Leavenworth with her friends, but cannot drive her friends. Because she's still at the license where it's restricted.
Yeah.
She really just wanted to go to
6
Leavenworth
months.
with her friends. But when she said Leavenworth, I was like, ooh, I want to go to Leavenworth.
Would you rather time travel to the future or the past? That's a good question, by the way, Dan.
That's a really good one.
It's a really good question.
I guess it would have to say, do I get to pick the time? Like,
I would imagine. They only gave two delineations, so you could say any time in the future or any time in the past.
I think I would rather not know, I think, what my future holds.
Ooh. She went philosophical with her answer.
I think I would like to see things that have happened in the past.
That's a good idea. I would probably go to the future, to the past as well, but the future would be intriguing. I would want to see what.
I don't know that I would want.
I don't necessarily want to know what happens in my personal future.
Right.
I would just want to know what happens in the future.
Right. I think I would. I don't know. I've read a lot of books.
Like,
and
I
the
wouldn't
future's
wanna-
kind of scary.
I wouldn't want to go to where I think I'm going to be
Right.
in the future. I would just want to go see what the future's like. And I would want to probably pick a time where I think I've already died.
Yeah, no, I understand that about the future. I just don't
So
know
I
that
go
I would
that
want to see
far
the
into the
future.
future.
I would like to. I would like to go to the past.
Jalapeno or no?
You mean as in N-O?
Do you? Yes.
N-O.
I love jalapenos.
N-O.
I love jalapenos. There, I was at Plaza Wenatchee. They had like 4 loaves of jalapeno cheese bread on the counter, and I was like, "Oh, I want one of those."
No,
so
nope. I don't do
so
spicy.
bad. I mean, they literally had like in the center divide of the loaf, they had a jalapeno that had been roasted sitting on top of it. I was like,
nope.
Yes, it looked so good.
No.
Explore space or explore the ocean.
Ocean.
Both are
Ocean.
relatively...
Spooky.
No, I was going to say terrifying.
Yeah, exactly.
Both are relatively terrifying because anywhere where you can step out of something and simply be crushed or, I don't know what happens in, like, turn to a chunk of ice in space, that terrifies me. So...
I like the ocean a lot, and I like the amazingness of it. The creatures, the animals, the all of it. Space to me just feels dark.
Do your yard work yourself or pay someone to do it, Tom asks.
Oh, dude, if I had the money.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
I agree.
I'd be
I do not like doing my own yard.
Make
There is
this
some
yard
yard
look
work-
pretty.
There is some yard work that I don't trust myself to do.
I actually,
and it's
okay.
that kind of stuff that we have hired people to do.
I had a thought the other day. Now, mind you, this was just a thought. I had a thought. Oh, the week Sam is gone at Calgary Tabletop Day in November, I should have the kids help me, and we should patio the backyard all by ourselves. Because then we would come back and Sam would be like, "Oh, you guys rock." And then that thought went, "Are you actually crazy?" Do something. There's no way. It was because Tara said, my boss said, that she spent the weekend, last weekend, putting patio tiles in her backyard with the kids. Her kids and her patio tiled the backyard. And she said it wasn't so hard to do. We did it by ourselves. And I was like, oh, maybe I could do that. And then the thought came to
How
me.
does it look?
She said it looks good. Then the thought came to me. She also has a 14-year-old who's a perfectionist, and he wanted to line them up. And then halfway through, I was like, I can't do this. I can't line them up. So half of it is like perfectly lined, and the rest is good.
Then no, it does not look good.
Anyway, my thought was, I could do that over a long weekend while Sam's gone. Then the thought occurred to me that, one, my kids don't do manual labor.
Sorry, I'll stop tapping.
My kids don't do manual labor. Two, my body physically doesn't really do manual labor very well. And 3, I don't know what I'm doing. And 4, there was a whole list of maybe I shouldn't do that.
Dan
I
Kramer
would pay
asks, Knizia or Feld?
Don't know what you're talking about.
Knizia, those are 2 designers. Stefan Feld usually has very hard, crunchy mechanisms, but you can score a lot of different points a lot of different ways. They call it a point salad. Reiner Knizia sometimes has point salad-y kinds of games, but his mechanisms are usually a lot more simple. A lot more. So I'm much more of a Knizia kind of person. I think I usually I probably like more Knizia games than I do Stefan Feld games, because Stefan Feld games usually tend to be a little heavier. Well, in some cases a lot heavier. Organize drawers or organize the fridge?
I don't know. I probably need to do both.
I would probably be more into organizing the fridge because there's only a finite number of things that are in the fridge.
I love it when my drawers are
There seems to be an
organized,
infinite
also.
number of things in drawers.
Have you played
and
the game
organizing
Jumper?
it. Yeah. Let's see, surf or turf?
Absolutely steak.
Yeah, turf. Yeah, I do like surf and turf as a menu choice, but if I have to choose between the two, I'm going with steak. Now, steak or shrimp?
Steak.
Again, put the two together, and you've got a very awesome
Or
combination.
maybe it's not. Or it's just and.
Yes, that's what I would say. I would say steak and shrimp.
But I would go with steak.
Chris W says we met at Dice Star West and spoke about hockey. Will you have a time while in Calgary to join me and another for a hockey game while you are here?
That's what Troy had asked you.
Yes. If it's there, I don't know about JT. JT is not a sports ball kind of person, but he would probably come with us. So if there's going to be a game, yeah, I'll take an evening to do that.
Somebody was telling me, I was talking to a parent whose son is now on the WHL Wenatchee Wild a couple of weeks ago, and he lived in Calgary, and he said there are 2 teams.
Winnipeg. He was in Winnipeg.
I thought he was in Calgary.
Well, he's from Winnipeg. Maybe he said he was from Calgary.
Maybe I'm totally bluff. I don't know. But he said there were 2 teams, and you have to look at which.
Yeah, one is like minor league, and the other one is... They have Calgary Flames. It's NHL. And
Calgary.
Yeah, I know. But I'm imagining that Calgary also has... Right. I think he was talking about Winnipeg, but maybe not.
Either way, if there's a game during that time that Sam can go, you should ask him, and you guys should go.
Yeah, that'll be cool. Email me at flipsideobg@gmail.com, and we can hammer that out. November 17th through 19th is the weekend I'll be there. Kabuki Kid is here, late to the party. We are about to end. Would you rather be super strong or have X-ray vision? Super strong.
I don't want to know what's on the inside.
Yeah, I don't want to know either. When I look at Strider, I want to see Strider. I don't want to see Strider's skeleton. I guess you could turn it on and off, but
I would go with strength.
Yeah, I would too.
I'd be
Strider's
pebbles.
already super
I'd be
strong.
Pebbles.
Strider's already super
Bam,
strong. Bam bam. Texas or Washington?
Darling, that's up to you. That's your question.
Well, here's the thing. You can take the boy out of Texas, but you can't take Texas out of the boy. Texas is always going to be my home. But this is my home because this is where Jessie is. So, you know.
And I'm a born and raised Washington person.
And so this is where I'm going to be.
Yeah. If in our future all of our kids move out and move on to someplace else, then maybe we would go back to Texas.
Maybe we'll go back to Texas.
But that won't happen until all the kids are gone. Right now it is Washington.
Would you rather have the ability to fly or be invisible?
I would be terrified of being invisible and getting stuck invisible. I would terrify. I'm like, actually,
I thought you meant getting stuck somewhere because you couldn't see how to get out.
Well, that would be me too. I would be terrified that I would get stuck being invisible.
Yeah, I don't want to be invisible. I would rather choose.
What is my other option? Fly. Oh, fly. Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
I don't want to. I mean, I'd be stuck, and then I'd be like, "Look at me!"
Because they are my 2 favorite party games: Dixit or Telestrations. Jessica.
Telestrations.
Yeah, Telestrations.
Telestrations with Dante.
Smits, hi from the Netherlands. Nice to see you two together, Leo Creator's team. Thank you. Dice or card draw? Dice! There's a mechanism where you have a deck of dice. Where you flip a card, and it is a dice combination. And instead of rolling dice, you can just flip a card.
Oh.
Rolling dice every day and twice on Sunday, I don't care. I would rather have the tactile experience of rolling dice rather than just flipping a card.
We gotta wrap it up, baby.
That's great. Is there a way to reach you via email, perhaps? To let you know what the options there are. Calgary has NHL Flames, AHL Wranglers, and WHL Hitmen. So I will put my email in the chat room window here, and you can email me there. Texas is close to Oklahoma. Just saying. Jessica said. I like Strider's fall colored collar. Yeah,
I do love that.
We have a subscription, a monthly subscription to Bully Make, which sends us like really durable toys that, you know, chew toys and stuff like that. And they also have snacks and little
he really likes the
friskies and stuff like that. So he really likes the snacks. He really likes all that stuff. So in the bottom of the box this year, they have this little handkerchief. So I was like, yeah, we'll put a bandana on them.
It's cute.
So it's all good.
He actually looks for the orange box when we get it.
He does.
He goes,
he gets
mine.
super excited.
That's mine.
He gets super excited.
It's like an ad. He really knows that box is his treat.
It's for him. That's right. All right. Well, we're going to get out of here. We got some stuff to get to. We got a lot of resting to do.
I don't know.
I want to drink the rest of my coffee. I haven't drank my coffee.
That's
I still have my coffee.
Are you kidding? I'm like out. I keep trying to look and go, there has to be some.
Well, again,
and there is not.
That's another thing. You know, when I was going through all that surgery and all that kind of stuff, I had to be careful with how I drank.
Yeah. And
I can't drink a whole lot at one time.
Nope.
So I'm in that thing now. We've been talking about this recently because her new favorite drink of choice is either an English breakfast tea or an Oregon chai tea with coconut milk and sugar-free vanilla and sugar-free caramel.
Oh my gosh, it's so good.
And I swear to you, she drinks this intravenously without the IV.
Oh,
she
I love
just
it so much.
Sucks it down, and she's like, "Oh, I'm done." I'm like not even halfway done with mine yet.
And I don't usually drink drinks fast, but boy, this new thing I've found, I suck that down.
But that is it. All right, we got to go. We'll talk to you later. Thank you for joining us. We appreciate the time you choose to spend with us, and we hope that it's been enjoyable and entertaining and somewhat informative.
Yeah, tell your friends. Have them join us.
Say so. So anyway, thank you everybody. Thank you all super chatters for the extra dough, Ray me.
Thank you.
We appreciate it, and we'll see you guys and gals on the flip side next week. Be on the lookout. I'll have 2 more SN videos coming up of games that might strike your fancy if you're anything like me. So you can go ahead and look at those. I shot the videos yesterday, and I'm going to do edit the shorter one today, and I'll edit the longer one on Monday, so that it'll go up on Tuesday. But the other one the shorter one will go up on Monday. It's a must buy. My 6 must buys from Essen, and then the other one is 13 games that you should go check out. I already posted the 15 demos that you should go. Like anybody has the time to do 15 demos at a game convention. Anyway, maybe you do. That's coming next week, Tuesday and Monday. Thank you for joining us. We'll see you guys and gals on the flip side.
Bye.
Take care. Go get the bonfire chai from Auto Mocha.
I don't know what that is, but I'm going to go get that right now.
Bonfire chai. Bonfire means it might be spicy. I would be careful. I'm just saying.
Jessica, I trust Jessica.
It might have jalapeno in it.
Bonfire chai from Auto Mocha. I have an Auto Mocha gift card sitting in my wallet. I can do that Monday morning on my way to work.
You know what you need to use.
Bonfire chai.